And welcome back. Askinosie Chocolate, 4x4 Brewing Company, and the Lost and Found Grief Center are coming together for a special one night. And here with more on that are Nanette and Marty. You guys, thanks so much for being here. How are you?
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Yeah, so we kind of teased that, but tell us exactly what this partnership is. What are you guys doing for this event?
Yeah.
So we are both obviously very passionate about Lost and Found. I'm also pretty passionate about beer and chocolate. So I was trying to think of something that we could do to put together a fundraiser to help out Lost and Found. And so we've got a couple of great local businesses with 4x4 Brewery and Askinosie Chocolate, and just had an idea and decided to set up a fundraiser. That'll be next week, and we're going to be doing a chocolate and beer pairings.
See, I've always heard of, wine and cheese, but like chocolate and beer, I'm like, well, that's really interesting, a good twist. Now, you work for Lost and Found, correct?
I do, yes.
So tell us a little bit about your heart for that.
Yeah, Lost and Found is a local nonprofit here in Springfield. We serve children starting at age 4 all the way through adulthood, and it's for individuals and families who've experienced the death of a loved one. So they come to Lost and Found, they access our grief support services. They're professional in nature, so there's someone with a master's degree in counseling or a related field, and it's not time limited, so it's really for as long as a family or an individual needs support.
Well, I think that's the thing with grieving is there is no time, there's no end to that. You just learn how to cope with professional help, of course. So how will these funds directly impact your organization?
Yeah, I mean, we could not do what we do at Lost and Found without generous people in our community. It just isn't possible. So having events like this one directly impact being able to provide the services that we do at no charge to our families.
Very good. Now, how exciting is it, though, to be able to partner with some of these other local organizations in such a fun way with the beer and chocolate? Like, how did you get them on board?
Yeah, so Sean Askinosie at Askinosie Chocolate is actually one of the original founders of Lost and Found.
So that was an easy fit.
So that was, and Sean's a busy guy, and so to be able to get him on board with things really says a lot about him because he has a lot going on. And then the folks at 4x4, especially Daniel and Derek, are big supporters of Lost and Found. And so it was really just about getting together and having the conversation and saying, what can we do that would be fun and unique and that we haven't done before? And this is what we came up with.
Okay, so is this something that we need to purchase tickets in advance for? Not at the door, everything in advance?
Yeah,
or?
everything in advance. If there's space available at the door, we might be able to do it, but it's an exclusive event for 40 people. It's $50 per person. 100% of the proceeds are going to Lost and Found. And then Derek and Danielle and the folks at 4x4 are actually doing something a little fun as well, where they're going to be auctioning off an opportunity to have Mexican hot chocolate tasting for something that they haven't even released yet.
Oh, fun.
And so that's going to be an option that they're going to make available as well.
So is this happening at 4x4? At which location?
The one in Fremont Hills, between Nix and Ozarks.
The new one, okay.
Yeah.
So how do we get tickets for this? Is this online then?
It is. It's available at lostandfoundozarks.com. There should be a link. There's a QR code, I think, on the graphic that we provided you all as well.
We just showed that.
And then 4x4 Fremont Hills also has that available.
If you go in person beforehand?
I'm sorry, on their website, and on their Facebook page.
Very good. Now, I'm curious, too, the end of the year is approaching. Any other exciting events or things you want to put out there about Lost and Found, or even maybe something to tease for the new year?
Sure. I mean, all of our services are ongoing, so everything will continue to happen for our families. These last few years, or last few weeks of the year, we're really focusing on the holidays and how we can help support families during that time, especially if it's their first year without their loved one.
So would they just go to your website if they're needing help?
Absolutely.
And they don't know what that would look like, they can find all that information?
Right. We want to make it as simple as possible for families. We know that when you're grieving, there's limited capacity to be able to even reach out with a phone call. So there is a form on our website they can fill out. One of our program coordinators will give them a call and see if they're a fit for services that we provide. We do a phone call. If they have kids, we do an orientation where they can come in, see the building, kind of know what to expect when they go to group, and then we would get them placed for services.
Okay, one more time, the date and time and location.
Date is next Thursday. It's December 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. and it's at the Lost and Found, 4x4 Brewery in Fremont Hills, in between Nix and Ozark off CC.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you. This sounds like an awesome event. Yes, a really good partnership. All right, well, coming up, we're going to go back